and welcome to Motivational and Business Talk. I'm your host, Jerry Royce. We're on iRockTV.net. I'm sitting here with my man Larry Lewis Jr. on this beautiful boat in downtown Baltimore Fells Point. This is called Thames Point Marina. Beautiful, beautiful area we're sitting in right now. Larry is the executive associate of Financial Destination. Also, he's the CEO of Biff Auto, which is on biffauto.com. And he's the captain of this beautiful boat we're sitting on. All right, tell us about this boat. Thank you for being on the show, man. I'm having a great time, man. Me and my cameraman, we just rocking this with you, man. So what's going on, man? How you get blessed like this?
Oh man, it's just it has truly been a blessing. We're blessed just to be in this area where we actually have access to the water. This is truly a privilege just to be able to kind of come out here and hang out and enjoy life. I mean, boating is it's a lifestyle.
It is.
And people on the water, just a lot different than than people on the land.
Oh yeah, man. I felt the difference when we had to walk down that what you call it, pier, the dock, cross the little skinny thing. I'm looking at the wood on this side, looking at the boat. Can I make it without falling?
Yeah. It comes a point. It's over time. It gets more and more comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's a part of boating experience. You'd be amazed. I have had people crawl from, get on their all fours to get from the pier to the deck of the boat. It's been interesting.
Yeah, see, Starpower did pretty good. He jumped on. He had the camera, the bags in his hand. He looked like he was an expert jumping on here.
Yeah, a natural.
So he ready to get one now. All right, Starpower, you did good, man. Now look, we sitting out here watching people drive by. They got their family with them, man. That's what it's all about, man?
That's exactly what it's all about. Like I said, boating really is truly a lifestyle, and boating and beginning the boat has been just changed my life. It changed my life and my family's life, and also changed the quality of our lives. And it's been great. We have great people. We meet so many great people who are like these guys out hanging out, having a good time. They're headed on out. They might be headed down to Annapolis or whatever. And it's great. I bring my kids out here, and my wife. We spend time on the water, and it's great, man.
Wow.
They find it enjoyable and relaxing. It's a cheap trip for us. I mean, this is a poor man's hobby right here.
But it seems like you have to have so much money to do this, man. I mean, you got people that got bowling hobby. I thought bowling was cheap. Bowling is not cheap to do. Playing pool is not cheap. What else we was trying? Golf. All the hobbies are expensive, so I guess you should just find something that you can combine the sport with the relaxation. And I think this is it right here.
Yeah.
You got your boat sitting here, you got your refrigerator, your stove, your sleeping quarters. I think this is the hobby right here.
Yeah, man. This is a mobile city. That's the way that we look at it. You're really a moving country, so to speak.
Yeah.
I mean, you can travel from different countries. And if you think about it, I mean, just from a historical standpoint, everything originated from the water. I mean, and so when people travel from land to land, they came by water. They weren't traveling, by land all the time.
That's
right.
And so, that's how we got over here, right?
I mean, exactly. The Earth is 70% water, so to ignore that and not really experience that, you're missing out on 70% of the world that the world has to offer. You're already limiting yourself, and coming out to the water and having other adventures in life, it allows you to broaden your horizon or to extend your boundaries, so to speak, and that's really what it's been about. It's been life-changing for me, and you have to have, it's a certain level, it's a different level of discipline, a different level of responsibility, because when you're out here, everybody's safety is the captain's responsibility.
That's right, you're in charge.
You're in charge, and they used to say the captain go down with the ship, and I mean that's a really
we ain't trying to go down with the captain, right?
Exactly.
See, captain, give my life mess.
Right, and that's exactly right, man. And I mean, it's a great deal of responsibility for other people's lives, and when you actually, and people don't always realize that until you actually have the responsibility of owning a boat for yourself. It's a very different thing than to come out here and just hang out and party and throw a rod in the water. You want to do all of that, but it's a way to do it.
That's right.
And when you spend enough time on the water, you're going to have situations, and the way that people handle situations defines the true character of any individual. That tells you the character of a man when stressed. Anybody can be nice when everything is good.
Yeah.
But it's when things go bad that the true character of a person comes out.
Yeah.
And that's what you really experience out here. And it's just a different level of truth. when we out here, you know, it does nothing matters. Any of the business things that we deal with, none of that matters when we out in the water and we can't see land. The only thing that matters to me is could you grab that line when it was time to grab it. Everything else is irrelevant.
That is cool, man. It is something else, man. Now you're working hard during the week, stressing, but in the back of your mind you're thinking about the weekend on the boat. How often do you get out here, man?
Oh, wow, man. I get out here as often as I can. My goal now is to catch 2 sunsets a week. If I can catch 2 sunsets a week from the boat, then life is good. Like, you know, and that's something that, you know, is a discipline that I'm working into my schedule because I am really busy. And I'm a father, I'm a husband, you know, I'm a business owner, you know, I'm a business partner. You know, and
it's a lot of hats to wear, man.
And then I have responsibilities as friends and family. I do my business so that I can spend time out here, and I can, you know, and I can spend time with my family and fit everything in. You know, so as we, you know, even like we was talking about in Financial Destination, with that, we're learning how to let our money work for us. And so if the money can support, our habits and our leisure activities, you know, we make the money right one time, then it'll constantly continue to make money for us. And that's what we're doing. And
so you can live like this.
Yeah, man. I mean, but this is a poor man's hobby. You know, as anything, this can be as expensive as you want it to be or as cheap as you want it to be.
Yeah, because I've seen a couple programs where you got guys actually have these river boats and they spend millions and millions of dollars. Then you hear guys like Diddy and those guys having parties on them all the time. I mean, it's kind of different for people, man. I had a chance to experience a wedding reception on a boat, and it was very enjoyable. You know, so you're saying it's still a poor man's hobby.
Yeah, it's as affordable as you want it to be. I mean, my boat, you know, this boat that we're on, you know, I paid $1,500 for it, and I'm actually making payments on it. It's not a very expensive hobby, you know, for me. I don't, because I can't afford it, and nor will my wife allow it to be that expensive right now.
Yeah, 'cause you got kids now, but later on, once you get them off to college,